Hello, Delmarva. I'm Ruth Waters from the Harrison Group Resort Hotels and Restaurants here at WBOC's historic Studio D. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Today is Wednesday, April 18th. I'm Lisa Bryant.
And I'm Brian Spiros, in today for Jimmy Hoppa. And as always, we'd like to welcome our studio audience and you at home to Historic Studio D. You know, we first want to start off just by letting everyone know that yesterday we told you guys that John Donaldson of Magic by John would be here today. And unfortunately, we got a call this morning. He's sick. So he's not going to be here. So we hope he gets better. We've got plenty of other stuff going on today on the show for you. So
I was a little nervous about him anyway because they wouldn't tell me what he was going to do. I was afraid he was going to saw me in half or something.
Or I thought I was going to disappear. I didn't know what was going to happen to me. But anyway, so we have plenty of other things that we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, yeah. So. And one of the things we're talking about, we've been talking about a lot, is the dry weather.
Yes.
Obviously in drought conditions early in the year. Well, some parts of Delmarva seeing some rain today, but they're saying it's not enough to help with these extreme drought conditions. So we want to just remind everyone, you've been hearing it on the news and everywhere.
Exactly.
Don't burn. There's a burn ban in effect for Wycomico, Worcester, Somerset, and Dorchester counties. And that ban is indefinitely.
Exactly. I mean, even though that we are supposed to get some rain today, I guess it's supposed to be scattered.
Yeah.
So nothing that's a good soaker. So I know people are saying, you know, don't throw cigarettes out the window. All of that. Also, all burning permits are voided with the exception of gas and charcoal grills as long as they are used properly.
Yeah.
So word to the wise, just be careful, because you know fire officials are saying that even if you flick a cigarette out, and it burns the grass or a leaf, and then it could turn into someone's house catching on fire. So you have to be careful.
We've had some mulch fires, like in medians. Someone sitting at a stoplight throw their cigarette out, and the new mulch that they put down,
it goes up.
It goes up. Yeah. So
exactly.
Be careful.
So be very careful out there until we get a good soaker. So with that, we have plenty of hot topics to get to today.
We do.
First one, the Boston Marathon, which was on Monday.
Right.
And there was someone from Delmarva who actually took part in the Boston Marathon.
Wow,
Yes.
yeah. Sean Rinke, a teacher at Cambridge, South Dorchester, ran in the Boston Marathon. He finished it. And get this, 3 hours, 40 minutes, and 17 seconds. I'd still be running it.
So would I. So I'd be walking it, to tell you the truth, at one point.
More than 22,000 participants braved unseasonably balmy conditions to run the 26.2-mile race. 4,300 participants who registered to run opted to sit out.
Exactly. I mean, many people over the weekend were telling everyone to be careful because of the unseasonably warm temperatures they were having up in Boston, really everywhere up and down the eastern seaboard. And a lot of people, canceled and said we don't want to take part in it. But
that's why I didn't run.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason. That's the reason. I didn't run because I didn't sign up and I wouldn't. So, but congratulations to Sean for running it. And we have to say that Wesley Career, a Kenyan citizen and a permanent resident of the United States now, he won the Boston Marathon. He ran it in 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Wow.
Good for him, because you wouldn't catch me doing that in 2 hours and 12 minutes. That's for sure.
Hey, one thing I love to talk about on Delmarva Life is our educators. I think that they're all, teachers, anybody who works in the school systems. Well, teachers, I think, are unsung heroes, and they don't get enough recognition.
Heroes. Exactly. Let's hear it for our teachers.
Yeah.
Our teachers are important for the kids and for everyone out there.
The Delaware Department of Education is asking students to write essays for Teacher Appreciation Week, which is in May.
Next month.
Yeah, the Delaware students pre-K through 12th grade have until Friday. They only have a couple more days to write a 350-word essay to the Delaware Department of Education. They want you to write about what do you see in your current teacher that you would like to see in future teachers, or have future
how would you like them
to emulate.
Exactly. Now, 350 words, that's not a lot if you think about it. Basically, the winners will then be announced in May during Teacher Appreciation Week, as we just said. And the winning student will get a $50 gift card, and the teacher will get a $100 gift card.
Yeah.
So we don't know to where. I'm sure it will be somewhere, but hey, I'll take a $50 gift card to anywhere, to tell you the truth. But I think it's important to recognize teachers, because really the teacher has a tremendous impact in the progression of the student. Some of my best teachers, you know, helped me grow and kind of get to where I am today.
So you want to thank all of them.
Yes, I want to thank them, even though they can't see it right now. But anyway, so definitely, if you want to write 350 words or less, go ahead and do it. We'll see who gets recognized for it.
Another thing, we talk about the dry conditions. Another thing that we've been talking a lot about year after year after year is the Chesapeake Bay and the health of the bay.
The health of the bay.
It's front and center again. There's a new report out.
The bay's health apparently is getting worse. The University of Maryland gave the bay a D+ grade in overall health. There you can see parts of it there from Chopper 16. And the bay usually scores in the C range. So it went in the opposite direction.
I thought they were making headway.
I thought they were too. You know, you hear so many stories about this on the stuff that they're doing in all of the states that are in the watershed. You know, that it's a group effort really to help, you know, make it healthier. But the fact that it went in the other direction isn't, I think, faring too well.
They are saying that a dry summer and some severe storms and mild winter, the weather may have something to do with it. But this report is the poorest it's been since 2003.
Yeah. So and you know, a lot of people, as we know here on the shore, make their living off the bay, and so it's a vital resource to us here. So a lot of stuff has to be done, and let's see if we can get those grades in the other direction.
Yeah. Right.
So who knows what will happen. So
did you know?
Moving on.
Do you want to? Yeah. Every 10 minutes, another name is added to the National Organ Transplant waiting list. That's according to Donate Life. Donate Life says 90% of Americans support organ donation, but only 30% take the proper steps to become a donor.
Which I did not, that seems very low.
Yeah,
you would think. It is very low. You know, the Delaware Healthcare Association has partnered with the Gift of Life donor program in an attempt to basically increase the number of people in Delaware who are willing to donate their organs. And they want to add at least 28,000 names to the list, and the campaign is launching today. Now, just to get a show of hands, how many people in the audience right now are organ donors? Clap your hands.
Clap your hands.
A couple people in there. That's good. I mean, it's important. I mean, and I can't believe that 90% of Americans they support it, but only 30% take the proper steps. So definitely, it could save someone's life. Yeah,
that campaign is launching in Dover to celebrate National Donate Life Month. Of course, we're talking about Delaware, but if you live in Maryland or Virginia or anywhere, you should also take a moment to make sure that you have the proper documentation to donate. You can't take it with you, right?
No, you can't. Why not? You can't take it with you. So, piece of history has been rolling through Delmarva.
Yeah, we've been following it.
We have been following it. Literally, I think we've been hovering above it from Chopper 16 a lot of the times. There's a gun barrel from the USS Missouri, which has been making its way through Delmarva via train. And the gun is actually special for history lovers because the Japanese surrendered World War II on board the USS Missouri, which I had no clue about. So this gun barrel is basically now, this 116-ton gun barrel is making its way right near Lewis, where it's going to be placed at Fort Miles. It's going to be getting there today, and the cannon had originated in Virginia earlier this month, so it's kind of a long trip. So a piece of history coming here, and I imagine people will be able to go and see it up close and everything.
I know my husband's excited to see it.
Is he a big historian and into all that kind of stuff?
Are you kidding me?
Right.
Military Channel and History Channel. That's all he watches.
And they cost actually $100,000, $110,000 for them to transport it from Virginia to Delmarva, but apparently all that money was donated.
That's good.
I don't know who donated it, but thank you to them, obviously, because that's a hefty chunk of change to have to get this where it needs to be.
Well, we have some news on a hometown hero, Salisbury native Fernando Guerrero. You know, he was scheduled to fight this Friday. Well, it turns out he's not going to fight after all. It was even supposed to be televised on Showtime.
Yes, it was.
Turns out Guerrero suffered a minor tear in his left bicep. That sounds painful.
That does sound, but when I read that, I was like, ouch. And doctors say that he must rest now for 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if he's loves to fight, which I'm sure he does, he does, then that's fine. But if someone told me I had to rest for 3 to 4 weeks, I'd be like, okay, that's fine, I'm resting. No arguments there.
Yeah, his record is like 23-1, and he's had 18 knockouts.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's from Salisbury, Parkside High graduate.
He's from Salisbury. Yeah,
here for Fernando.
So hopefully in a matter of a couple weeks he'll be healed and all will be better with him.
Yeah, we can move on and he can get some more knockouts.
Exactly. Now, speaking of knockouts, we're going to talk about someone else who's a well-known fighter, Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah. You just rolled your eyes.
I just rolled my eyes.
Did you guys see that? He rolled his eyes.
He's a mess. But anyway, let's digress. Let's continue talking about him.
Yeah, Mike Tyson's famous gold tooth is apparently gone. You're laughing now. Wait till you see how it happened.
Why are we talking about this?
Because,
but anyway, keep going.
Guess how it happened. Apparently, his wife said that he was, I assume, roughhousing with his pet tiger, and his tiger headbutt him and knocked his gold tooth out.
Right out. Now, I find this funny because you remember he was in the movie The Hangover.
I didn't see that.
And they had, and he, in the movie, basically the characters in the movie had stolen a tiger from his home, and I just thought it was just for the movie. Well, he literally has a pet tiger. Now, who in their right mind would have a pet tiger?
Well, you did Mike Tyson, apparently.
I mean, I would love to have one because you know nobody would mess with you. Be like, I got my pet tiger at home. But so that's how the tooth came out. I mean, he's lucky he didn't lose more than that.
I know.
If he's roughhousing with a tiger.
If that's the worst his tiger could do, then I guess he's okay. But yeah, he lost his signature gold tooth.
So, whatever. Well, that's his problem. It's not ours.
That's right. Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, at age 40, four-time gold medalist Janet Evans is getting ready to compete in the Olympics once again. We'll find out how she and another Olympic swimmer are preparing.
Plus, we're getting ready for this weekend's inaugural Coleman, Maryland race in Ocean City. But even if you can't make it, we'll tell you how you can still help by going out to eat.
Oh,
we'll
sounds
explain.
like fun.
Sounds good to me.
Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future, and Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897.